United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, are there any adjustments to the agenda?
None.
All right, consideration of the minutes from our January 6th meeting.
They're included in your packet, barring any errors or omission, I would recommend approval as written.
A motion to approve the minutes. All those in favor? Any public comment? Public.
Give it a minute.
Looks like we don't have any presentations.
Correct.
All right, and moving on to old business.
Yep. You have policy KF, community use of school facilities, and KHC distribution of non-school materials. Second reading, you had no changes last time. If there are any questions, I would recommend approval as written.
I motion approval as written of those policies.
I'll second.
All those in favor? All right, and moving on to new business.
I will take these one at a time. EBBD, temperature standards for school, that's a new requirement. It has minimal impact here for a couple of reasons. You have heat pumps, so that the temperature swings are not what they used to be. However, you should note that in there two things, both the recommended temperatures come from the federal government on what's acceptable in or not in a building, but also it does not send students home. It just adjusts what you do to it. I can answer any questions you have over it, but it really is just a regulation to show that we're aware of the temperature in the building. And again, here with your heat pumps, you're not going to see the swings that you used to see. But even if you did, it's case by case.
Where schools that don't have heat pumps as a genesis, so that's really the temperature on the high side, the 82 degrees, making sure kids go to school is 110.
They're allowed to still go to school. It's a local decision, case by case, but they have to determine. The only time here we've sent them home is when we were in COVID with the mask and you weren't allowed to have moving air. You still can have them in school if it's 95 with a heat index of 100. What happens then is you're supposed to allow movement of air, get popsicles, whatever. Here again, well, all three of our schools in 47 were pretty lucky. The heat pumps are really going to mitigate that.
Yeah.
So it might be uncomfortable, sticky somewhere in the hallway, but you'll be fine. But it is a required policy now.
I wonder what came about to make that a policy. Always wonder.
So what happens in legislature is bills go out to rulemaking, and then they cycle through all the witnesses for and against. And after about 3 days, everybody's gone through and talked about either how awful it is or how fine it is for anything. And once they get through all of that, they just have to vote on whether or not it goes to the floor.
Like, usually a situation causes
Yeah.
someone to bring up an idea for a bill, so.
I think forever we've just kept kids in school when it was hot or cold, right? I mean, that's just what it's been. It was the mentality, and that's shifted. And there are schools that call heat days now.
Interesting.
Not here. I don't want to mislead anybody. But
No, I know.
All right, so does anyone want to make a motion?
Oh, motion to, what am I approving the first reading?
Yes.
That motion.
I'll second the EBBD.
All right, all those in favor?
Okay. JL student wellness is a policy you currently have. Just a couple of things that I would share with you. So our nutrition audit, if you go to page 1 of that, the sections that are new on the nutrition standards, that entire section is new. If you turn the page, the top of page 2, staff qualifications, that is new as well. That's a new requirement. And then if you go to page 4, the required attendees, A through F, 2 of those are new. a student representative, and a committee member. Everything else is what you currently have.
So there is a wellness committee right now?
Yes.
Who's on it for the committee?
Nurse, administrator, usually phys ed teacher. Wendy, the food service director. Yep.
Okay.
So I can answer specific questions if you have any about that, but that's really your changes.
My question, any motion?
Yes.
Motion.
Second?
All those in favor?
Okay. And your last one, school volunteers. It's a minimal change. We have this currently, it updates, but it covers all extracurricular activities, all background checks. We had this conversation. It covers anybody for the PTG. And it removes or combines, they used to do athletics separately from extracurricular. Now it's all combined in one. We still do the background check and the sex offender check, and that's all done every year before you can come into this building. And the list of those is,
Does that include people that are on committees?
yes. It has to.
Yeah, I guess I always just filled it out at the beginning of the year, because I never really thought about it.
Yes,
Okay.
we still let you in there, but it's okay.
I know. I've been fingerprinted there.
Drummond Woodson, or is this one our own, or is this one, has this one?
It's MSMA with Drummond Woodson, so it's through our
I got it.
main school manual, the ones we belong to, School Board Association and Superintendent's Association.
Got it.
Other questions? And so there's a form you have to fill out before you can go anywhere, otherwise we don't want you.
Makes sense.
I think it's a good idea to have a written policy. I motion to approve policy IJOC. First reading.
A second.
All those in favor? All right, and then moving on to reports. Judy?
Reports. January was busy. We had our high school information night. We had a lot of kids come to that, so that was good. I wrote in my report, just so you know, and it's so nice when the other schools comment on kids. When they go around and ask questions and talk to the principals and assistant principals and athletic directors, and then afterwards they all talk to me afterwards, just to tell me what great kids we have. You should hear that. The eighth grade went ice fishing, caught some fish. They do that every year throughout their ed, a great time with that. And we are continuing with our ELA program, housing, and had a meeting the other day for that, and paying for our teachers. So, moving forward. Any questions?
I feel like the school groups are coming up soon, right? Where they actually.
Yes, we go to Brewer tomorrow, and that's on Friday.
All right, moving on to Sharon.
Well, for some reason, we choose the shortest month to have the most activity. My report is just filled with activity. Our cheerleaders participate in 3 competitions this season. They've already done 2, where they earned runner-up for the one in Brewer and 3rd place for the one in Dayton. Next week, they'll present the BBNL competition. They're practicing right now in the gym. They're doing great. All the excitement earlier today. Today is the semifinals for our B team tournament. It was for boys here and girls in Denver. And so I can swing out right now the both of our boys and girls teams have won their games tonight. So that means that they will both play here on Thursday for championship games.
Excellent.
Games. And our A team start their tournament on Saturday in the Academy. And other things to note, we have auditions have just begun for the play drama performance this year. And coming up February 12th is the District 6 Jazz Festival. And PTG last month had their PTG Blow Dance, which is their second year in a row doing that. It's usually from the February Valentine dance to a blow dance. And that's fun. And they meet again next Tuesday. That's it. Any other questions for me?
It's busy.
All right, and then Jill?
And here we are talking about RISE, so halfway through the first year of that program. It is amazing to watch, not that program, but teachers moving through roles that are learning all these skills, paperwork, how to teach students, different direct instruction with them. I love sitting in my office and I hear kids from the RISE program, they're walking by quite a bit. Increase in the amount of words, ability to communicate, make friends with one another, term dates, stay together, sometimes fall together, is unbelievable. It's that at the beginning of the year, clearly they sound, now we heard beyond the halls. You have a lot of building articulation and speaking, but it is more than that sort of easy to kind of lift up because it's so all of the parents are so committed to learning what they're doing in terms of education, so they're providing, and really what education is all about, just knowing inside the students that they need, what the families need, not just the education piece, but also the paperwork, all of those. So, huge growth here. Very busy.
That's very exciting stuff.
And then James?
You have my report, submitted as written, except to add that we don't need the AOS March meeting. So when you look at next month, you do not need to attend the AOS meeting because it's going to be canceled. I would take any questions you have for me.
All right, moving on to personnel.
Appointments. This is all for information. Brian Grant's assistant coach, Ben Walton track coach, Emily Brown softball coach, Adam Terrio baseball, Jessica Cox volleyball coach, Amanda Hill assistant volleyball coach, Philippa Libby drama assistant, Pauline Miller drama, and Catherine Eady's cook.
All right, and then moving on to resignations.
So with regret, I would recommend Beverly Crum.
All right, well, we have a motion now.
We do. I motion to approve the resignation of Beverly McCrum.
A second.
All those in favor? With regrets, we accept the resignation of Beverly McCrum.
Executive session is not needed.
Okay. All right, our next meeting will be Tuesday, March 3rd, 6:30, correct? No, that's the AOS meeting, so that's canceled, sorry.
Tuesday, March 3rd,
Tuesday, March
7.
3rd, okay. All right. Alan, anything?
Could I read on the old business? I'd like to peruse those two
Yep.
policies, the KF.
I can give you a copy tonight.
You can have mine.
Am I?
Okay, you want this bag, Alan?
They don't keep anything I give them.
We have it
But I have
in our
another-
email.
With 2 absent members, I have another packet.
Anybody else?
Non-negotiable.
All right, meeting adjourned.
Thank you all.
6:30.